The big question is, why do you think this tune connects with so many people? If it connects with you, why? And if you don't care for it, but let's say you can still appreciate it for what it is, tell me why. What's going on, people? It's Winslow. If you've been here before, welcome back. And if you're new here, hang out. I don't know, talk about some stuff. Going through some, reflective periods or whatever. And something that's been on my mind is a particular song I wrote some years ago, which is called Everything and More. Came out on my Sandalwood Nights EP on Hospital. But more specifically, it's one of my most popular tunes. If I go by like streaming stats, right? I don't get loads of streams, but like more than 500,000 is crazy for me. Got some notes over here, so I'm holding my laptop. But like, why?
But why? Why? Why?
What about this tune like makes it people's favorites of mine? It's not like a club tune. It's more of a song than a tune, you know what I mean? I'm rapping, singing, whatever you want to call it, looking at the comments on like YouTube, and there's like, he's doing spoken word, and then Pete Simpson, the pop vocal powerhouse that he is singing on it the second half. There's the remix by Haskell and Alaire, which I prefer over the original. I don't know, I just can't, for the life of me, figure out why it's so popular. So I kind of want to pose the question to you all who have heard it. Why? Why do you like this?
But why?
And not because you shouldn't, but because I don't really know. And it's obviously being actively listened to have that many streams. And I think if I knew why, I could try and, focus or kind of point things in that direction. Because that's just kind of how being an artist is. Like, you do something and people respond to it, so you want to do a bit more of that. So for me, like, this tune, it's really important to me because it marks like a specific time in my career as an artist. Like, this is early, like dealing with hospital and really trying to put my best foot forward, but also like firmly in the era of me trying to, use my voice as an instrument. Not necessarily be a vocalist, not be an MC, but just have something to say. The voice is a great direct way to say it. I am a competent vocalist.
Mr. Winslow, during the day, Winslow in the AM. You get Mr. Winslow. There you go. Mr. Winslow, rhythm when I'm teaching. Eyes on the test, no cheating. Pay attention when I'm speaking. If you're not, you get your... Don't show up to class late tardy. Time to get to work, it's not a party. There goes the bell with time to get started. Now open up the book to page 3. Late leave, I've been on the worst behavior. I'm a big teacher, but I'm not the savior. Do your work now, don't wait till later. It's quiet time, no chatting to your neighbor. You got a question, raise your hand. This ain't just no song and dance. Teaching on the weekdays, clanging on the weekends. You better listen when I'm speaking. Winslow rhythm when I'm teaching. Eyes on the test, no cheating. Pay attention when I'm speaking, or else you get that. Winslow rhythm.
Like I joked about back then, like no one's gonna come to me to hear my voice on a song. Maybe a video, sure, but maybe not a song, you know what I mean? But I still wanted to try. I wanted to prove to myself that I could do it. And I think I did a good job. I'm happy, I'm proud of this tune. Obviously, in comparison to Pete's part, yeah, it's like, there's no comparison. But as an idea, as a concept, to put it all together, I think it worked really well. But is that a reason why people like it? Just because like it's sort of not a missing part within, drum and bass, which is sort of a down to earth, let's go sincere, not powerhouse, big vocal, but just sort of like literal guy with a story to tell kind of thing. And maybe the intimacy of that is like what connects, and the words I'm saying, because I do like the lyrics. I've talked to a couple people like that have been like, yeah, I really love this song because of the way you wrote it, and the lyrical content and whatever. Yeah, so maybe it's that. Because I've always felt like a good idea, like executed well, beats like a bad idea executed like perfectly, you know what I mean? Or some version of that. And I think these are all good ideas in this song. Could I have done them better? Definitely. Could I do them better now? Probably not, because I haven't done any vocal stuff in a while. So I'm really unrehearsed in that regard. But like, I'm glad I tried it. I don't know, like if you haven't heard the tune, links in the description. It's probably on like the related video somewhere around here. But check it out. Like, take a listen. Get back to me. Even if you don't like it or it's not your thing, tell me. Like, kind of take it apart. Like, what do you feel is the reason this works? Because in the case of myself and drum and bass, you know, and this kind of music, on this side of the spectrum, like, the numbers don't really lie, but they also aren't telling me much either. You know what I mean? So yeah, like, what do you think? I've done a couple vocal tunes, right? So there's this one, Everything and More. There's Losing Direction with Mr. Porter. That one came out on Gold Fat. It's another one that like connected with people pretty well, and I'm really proud of. It was more singing because I sung the hook and Mr. Porter did the verses and stuff. You go way back, the first one was Snap Out of It. Like, I don't care for it now, but I appreciate everything it took to pull that one off. As in just like me getting over myself and really trying. It sort of opened that door for me, which is why I made all these other vocal tunes. There is Dissonance, which came out on Headspace, Volume 1. That one's okay. That was more just like, that was one of those like, I don't want to hear it now. But in the moment, I was like, all right, I'm doing the thing. It's okay. You know what I mean? There's been a couple others since then. Green, Gray, Blue, not so much. Mostly because that was just like me sampling a vocal I had tried before and was like, nah, this isn't happening. But sampling myself sounds all right. Yeah, this one, Everything and More, is like, it makes me want to try a couple more things. You know what I mean? Like, I've written lyrics and, you know, tunes for vocals and stuff since then, but nothing's really driven me to record them myself and really try. But I'm not completely getting rid of the idea of myself as a vocalist or using my vocals as an instrument. You know what I mean? So maybe we'll see more of this happening in the future. Actually, you know what? We're definitely going to see more of me as a vocalist in the future. I don't know when, but we are going to see it and hear it. And hopefully it lives up to, you know, sort of the very low bar that I've already set. You know what I mean? I just want to get better and improve in a way that satisfies me and, you know, connects to people. But yeah, you're not going to see me being a live act or like an MC.
You got a question? Raise your hand.
Like, people still see me for here as the guy on YouTube a bit more than my music, although it's sort of evened out in the past year or two. But no one's gonna come to me for like, yeah, Winslow, the vocalist, who cares about his DJing or YouTube or instrumental music, you know? So yeah, the big question is, why do you think this tune connects with so many people? If it connects with you, why? And feel free to leave short message, big comments, you know, I'm reading them all. And if you don't care for it, but let's say you can still appreciate it for what it is, tell me why. You know, like, it's not like I'm gonna start just not making, I'm completely leave swing and all the groove shit out of the way and just start being a vocalist, but like, it helps me do what I do. I'm all about reflection. That's why this YouTube channel exists. So yeah, tell me why you like this tune. And while you're at it, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out the links in the description to see me wherever else. Patreon is always there if you want a bit more support and a deeper look into what I'm doing. And that's it till the next one. I'll catch you later. Peace.